Hello, my name is Tyth and I'm currently a ninth grader from South Deerfield, Massachusetts. As somebody who is young, I believe that it is tremendously important to hear the voices of the youth because they are just as important as those who are older. And a lot of people don't understand why, but in this climate story, I'm going to explain it. Being young and being among the generations that are most directly being impacted by climate change is important because we are able to share our fresh ideas and new perspectives, and we are able to come up with actions together to where we can take down climate change and change it to make the world better. In places like Florida and California, there are prime examples of climate change and how they have been affecting us negatively. In Florida, we've seen things like hurricanes, intense storms, rising sea levels. And in places like California, we've seen wildfires, extremely dry landscapes, and how it's been affecting ecosystems. But like I previously mentioned, I live in Massachusetts, and Massachusetts as a state is generally known to be environmentally friendly. But I want to be able to highlight in my story that even in the environmentally friendly areas, there is still prime examples of climate change and how they've been negatively affecting us. Farms in Massachusetts and the agriculture life has been getting negatively impacted by climate change. This is happening because bugs are more likely to inhabit the crops and soil because it's becoming wetter and warmer during winter months and spring months. So they're more likely to survive. And when they do this, it's harder for the crops to grow because the bugs are taking the resources that the plants could be using, or they are just eating the plants and destroying them. Also, the farms have been dealing with flooding from more intense storms and when it rains. This also causes soil degradation because of it's not able to just stay in one area when there's all the water flooding everything. Just for an end piece of my story, I want to really emphasize the importance of being young and being a part of the fight against climate change. And I want to highlight that it is super, super, super important that you are a part of it because each and every single voice, especially those who are young, are super important to beating our goal of beating climate change. And by being a part of this and using your voice, you are, making us one step closer each and every time with each and every story. And, these stories help others feel more inclined to be a part of it and make a change. So you're really it's a domino effect. Helping out others and doing your part will ultimately help everybody in our world. So I want to just say thank you for listening and, just do your part. That's really the importance of this video.